Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you're all here because I don't have the right window open. Now I do, so now I can see what's going on. Hopefully he said, did he do it right? I hope everyone is right. How are you guys doing, Michael? How is Australia? Still there?
Still here, which
Good.
I think is, you know what, it's gotten to the point where as long as we're still here, the rest of you are fine. At one point, you'll get into a stream and it'll be like, hey, Michael, we just found out Australia has been jettisoned into space. Earth has turned out that Australia is actually some sort of tumorous cancer and has launched the entire island into space.
There we go.
That's when you guys need to worry. So I'm fine. We're here.
Well, we'll hold our breath and Kai, Mitch, how are you guys doing?
I'm alive.
And alive.
I'm alive.
And good.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's Canadian celebration for you. And Vienna, how's Till?
Yeah, hello, this is Vienna. 12 points to Sweden. We're good.
Edward's cheering you on because you actually had no technical difficulties, guys. You did it! You did it! After so many years online, you did it!
And just like that, the fabric of Guy's calm is now gone.
No, because there was a major error, and I'm going to carry on because no one has noticed, so it's fine. Right, well, we are all good here in bonny England, so let's jump straight into it. I see chat is saying hello from everywhere. Yeah, let's see what happens to those scribes. It's going to be an interesting one, and I do apologize to anyone. I hope you're not too attached to your scribes.
I'm so sorry, because I think I figured it out, but Aona hasn't, so I can't do a thing.
You think you figured it out? Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Conifer, fly, you fool.
We shall see. Edward Horsman, 100 experience points to you, so you have found the missing piece. So yes, my record remains unblemished. 0 shows without technical difficulties. Anyway, so there we are. Let us move forward then as we sink our minds back into that wet, dank, dodgy corridor, as I need everybody to give me awareness, please. There was a whole lot of fun stuff about to happen.
Hey, 12.
All right.
11.
12, 11. Daisy?
4.
4.
That's cute.
Mouse?
9.
Okay, so that's our running order there, and
Well, while we're calculating running orders, I just want to make a comment about the fact that apparently no one in Carnbari has heard of freaking rooftops or landings or anything. Everywhere we have gone has been doused in rain. Absolutely doused in rain. Great for otters. But I just sat there and I was thinking the other day, why is there no undercover area? Why is there no patios?
There are some undercover areas, but when you go undercover, then we can't see the map because it's just rooftop, and that's boring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You say you got a 12, Princess Ona?
I did.
All right. Well, apparently Truffle is a pretty good spellcaster. And he's pretty quick too. If you recall, Truffle was standing, his hands twitching as he was bringing magic into play. That's what you're calling for. Unfortunately, he's going first. So you can't counter his counters. Well, you can't counter his spell.
Counters, spell.
Yeah, you can't counter his double counter because he's countering your counter. No, so as we have it, Daisy is standing. Are you pointing a finger accusingly at Truffle?
No.
He teleported right in front of him.
Exactly.
I did, and I said, something
J'accuse.
to the. Were you the man who did this?
That's
did you kill this person? You used this, and then that was the end of the conversation.
Mouse was standing next to you with the crystal, pointing the crystal at Truffle, and so Aona, you were standing near Truffle as well. Is that correct?
I was behind a statue, I believe.
You were behind the statue. That's right. And Sviga, you were next to Princess Iona, just so that everyone remembers exactly where we were.
Yeah, with a silent spell cast on me.
That's right,
Sorry.
with a silent spell cast, and it was for 3 turns, I recall. Princess Ona, yeah. So we're in turn number 1 of that.
You guys are horrible stealthy
Truffle's
spotters.
hand just ejects out this very, very, very iridescent blue and pink. Looks like smoke, actually. At least that's what he tries to do. He succeeds. This bubble suddenly envelops Daisy and Mouse and Truffle himself, completely obscuring them from your view, Princess Iona. Svigert, you also can no longer see them or hear them, for that matter. But you are hearing something coming from behind you. It sounds very far away. Someone seems to be calling for Mouse. Princess Iona, what are you doing?
I'm going to run up to the bubble, and if I can, I want to imagine this dome of magic almost like a glass dome, and I want to try to shatter it.
Okay.
I want to break
You want to try and break the spell? Sure. You need to beat the spell roll that Truffle used to create this spell, so don't worry about looking at the values there. You just go ahead and give me a magic roll there. If you want to spend sphere points or anything along those lines, now is the time to call for it.
Okay, I'm going to use 3 mental.
Sure.
I have +5 to magicka, so 8 + 8, so 16.
Wait, 8 plus 8. Oh, you rolled an 8?
Yeah, I rolled an 8. I have +3 for my mental and +5 for my magicka, so it'd be 16.
You throw your magic at this spell, attempting to rip apart the ether that binds it together, and you might as well have breathed against glass. Your magic washes over it and doesn't break through.
Crap.
Svigert, what are you doing?
No.
Right, you do that 3 times.
Yep. Yeah, no. So just to kind of clarify this it's more of a fog than a physical dome. Like it's just like a like
you haven't seen anyone touch it yet. It just looks like this iridescent swirling blue. It almost looks like a soap bubble, but filled with this blue-green smoke.
Okay. I'm gonna pick like a nearby rock or something, like just a bit of debris, and just try and throw it at it to sort of test the boundary. Like, does it bounce off or does it go through?
You chuck this bit of bone that you find having washed on the gutters, and you chuck it against the bubble, and it hits the bubble and then seems to sink into it.
That's it.
Mouse, you are holding the crystal. This bubble has enveloped you all around. And Truffle is now glaring at the two of you. You can no longer hear or see anything outside, and the sound of the rain and the thunder is now but a memory. It is absolutely weirdly quiet in here. If you've ever been into an anechoic chamber, it's almost as if you can hear your own blood pumping through your veins. It's so quiet. And the crystal is very cold in your hand.
Colder than before?
No, just very cold and suddenly very heavy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I hear myself?
Very loudly. It's very odd.
Ow! Why did you do this? Master? Master? He's still here with me, right?
Yeah, and he can hear you.
I'm just thinking. You see him just like kind of like thinking in thought. His brain is racing.
Why have you done this?
What do you mean Telvanni is dead with my crystal? Why do you have that?
Well, I just found that at Madame Telvanni's body. It's stuck in her. I had to look. That's her blood.
I cast a divination spell to see back in time for a few seconds, and I witnessed you stab her and use a spell to kill her with that crystal. However, it seemed convenient, to say the least.
That and a few moments ago I was being interrogated by your princess.
Psychology.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he's...
And you see, there is your name on the crystal. It says this is your crystal.
That is my crystal. I do not dispute
you are
that
confessing.
fact. It's my crystal. That is as much as I will say. You are... It is very curious. You return precisely when things start to become very strange here at the Academy. Care to explain that first?
He gives him a lopsided grin. One of his teeth comes out and falls to the ground, and he says, There's only a coincidence that we're already onto their plan. Looks like the Shadar have been returning to the world.
It's pronounced Shadar High.
Shadar High, sorry. Do you know the word anything about Sidhi?
He gets very uncomfortable. This bubble won't last for long. How many people have you told about that particular name, and who were they? Think carefully and clearly. We must act quickly.
Only Lady Telvanni.
Yeah, no, I haven't told anyone. I actually, I'm hearing that for the first time myself.
Whoever Madame Telvanni spoke to is the one who must have killed her. But how would they know that she had recently spoken to you?
I think this individual has the ability to transform into an illusion of other selves that look.
It's a simple enough magic, there's no doubt about that, and there are plenty of candidates who would qualify for that.
It's the Goat Man.
It must be the Goat Man. That enchantress has slipped.
The Goat Man brought us to Madame Telvanni.
Yes.
And there was another Goat Man coming for the students.
Coming for the students?
Well, no, he came into the room to the students.
Professor Truffle, just lower this shield so we may discuss quickly and solve this murder. I assume you don't suspect us any longer, nor do we suspect you. So let us continue and figure this out together.
Very well. He crosses his hands and the bubble slowly starts to collapse. Princess Iona, outside, you and Svigert can definitely hear someone now shouting, Mouse! Mouse!
Down here!
This very red-faced young individual comes running forward, and you're not entirely sure who it is. As he gets closer, you can see he's slightly out of breath. Let me just go there. This individual is slightly out of breath. It's. You think his name is Cornifer? And he's like, oh, thank God. Oh, I didn't see Mouse.
He's doing something. What's up?
It's all. They've been. Oh dear. I think they've taken her. And he collapses, blood all across his back, as slowly dripping out of him.
Oh, God.
I catch him.
You catch him.
I'm gonna put gray salve on the wound and cover it with a like a little bandage.
I grab Mouse and we're teleporting. I mean, or I'm gonna blow up. One of the two things are gonna happen.
Whee!
An easy spell.
Hey, nice.
We're going in.
We're going in.
I teleport 50 feet towards the direction of
where?
the cafeteria.
Okay. 50 feet. Sure, let's just go 50 feet.
Into a wall.
Right through a wall.
No, like Nightcrawler rules, like straight into one. So you're like,
oh. I'm hoping I'm a little bit better than that.
It's like Han Solo and Carbonite.
Oh yeah.
Send his Daisy in a wall.
teleportation, very dangerous.
Incredibly.
All right, I will move you to where roughly 50 feet. And you take Mouse with you.
Yep, I can specifically.
From behind you, Truffle goes, now what?
There's a problem, I think, with the students and the scribes.
Can I retcon one thing? Can I say as we're going, Truffle, we're going to the cafeteria, your scribes are in there, and then just like boop them out.
Easy enough. I mean, any of them can say it as well. He looks at you, Princess Iona. Do not tell anyone what you and your companions have told me. I am going to the headmaster. You sort out what this
Wait,
is.
I think the headmaster might be in on it. He hasn't been seen since everything started happening. It seems he hasn't been involved with the books. He hasn't been involved with the students. I've been told he's not doing much. I think he might be involved.
In which case, I shall find out. I will be back.
Be careful about you.
He draws a circle around himself with his finger. You notice he's casting portal magic. Thank goodness the dice are with me, because it would be awfully awkward if he suddenly exploded. He draws a circle of magic around him, and he basically steps into the wall, and then the portal behind him fades.
All right.
Svigert, your soliloquy, your death poem is moving. It touches the angels to their core, such that they might weep.
Yep, all in the name of Conifer, who has bravely given his life, even though he's still alive. He's bravely given his life to bringing us the information that he was looking for Mouse before he fell down. I since the Grey Salve has been applied to him, is there like a nearby like dry area that I can just?
There's a door right next to you.
Yep, I'll kick open the door.
All right.
Our bedrooms are right to the right.
That's true. You kick open a door. There's a scream from several students who did not expect a wet blue otter to burst in with a bloodied student. You throw Conifer onto the bed?
I do, and I say, you will look after him. I will return. If he is in any way, shape, or form harmed, then you will have Svigert of the Skandagar Navy to reply to. And I place a hand on him. You are honorable. Thank you. And then I will away into the darkness.
I will look into the doorway and said there might be a person masquerading as the professor.
To be clear, these are 12-year-olds.
Yes. Also, don't let anyone in. There is a great big monster outside.
There's someone masquerading possibly as other people. I want you to lock the doors. I will knock 3 times when it's safe to come out. Do you understand?
They'll nod their heads.
Be calm. Be smart. Push stuff in front of the door. All right.
And wash your hands.
And wash your hands.
I'm also going to reach. I'm going to reach
around.
I'm going to reach into my pocket and take out like a couple of like tiny axes and throw them to the floor. These are for you in case of emergency.
Tryouts.
Yeah.
They start pushing a bed against the door as these strange, wet, furry creatures just shouted at them to basically hack at each other because you threw axes on the floor and told them to lock the door. All right, that's what they did.
Starting a chicken fight with students.
Meanwhile, downstairs, your teleportation got you basically directly to those doors.
Are they closed or are they open?
They're open, hanging open. And inside looks like an absolute disaster. Do you go inside?
I pull out Skunky.
Yeah.
And actually, the first thing I do is I take one of the tooth I dropped into my hand and I crush it and I unleash a little bit of magic to cloud up in front of the door because I'm not sure if this individual can be invisible.
Okay.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure that if there's an invisible individual in there that I'll see him walk through the cloud of magic I'm going to set up. It adheres to individual. I'm going to get it no matter what at this cast level because I have such a high cast level, but I got it on 16.
There you go.
And then I pull out Skunky and I nod at Mouse to do the same and I go and go in there.
You walk in, and hopefully, let me just move this a bit more for you guys. The room looks like a disaster area. The tables have been pushed, food has been dropped on the floor. Merc lies with very pale expression, looking wounded and slightly moving next to the door. Druzy is slumped against the table and vaguely looks up as you come in and sort of whimpers. The dark shadowed one who didn't say very much before is in the back of the room, just sort of quietly rocking backwards and forwards with a even more gothic look on their face. Then there's one who's sort of pacing backwards and forwards, and as you enter, stops and looks up at you, and then sitting in the corner, writing frantically with this magic pen, obviously, or it's an illusion of a pen anyway, is the orc, and it looks deep in concentration, making frantic notes. The one that was pacing stops and just points at the sewer grate. Well, it's actually a drain grate. It took them down there. I don't even know what it was. One moment, just after you left, it came. It took Polgar and Sylvie.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you.
Psychology check.
Sure.
What happened? Who took them? Describe them.
He is so terrified that you are convinced he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I can't. It was like things just. It's so quick, and Polgar didn't even make a noise. He was just gone, and then Sylvie, and then there was screaming, and then we didn't know what to do.
The widower is here, and my blessings will protect you. I go down to Druzy and I check with the medicine check.
Sure.
Ooh, 10.
Druzy is gonna need to go to the infirmary for quite some time, as a matter of fact.
Your spirit is with the plagued one. I will protect it with my life. And I put a reassuring hand on him in attempt to being nice, but I don't know if that's successful. Mouse, get the princess. We need help in here.
You want me to leave you?
Well, that's not a good idea, actually. You're right. I pull out one of the birds and I'm gonna send it over to the princess.
I would like to investigate. I would like to look around the sink a little bit and see if I can find any tracks.
Absolutely. All right. So you are looking at this drain, which obviously when they clean out the canteen, they just slop everything down there. It looks as if it is designed to be lifted out of place, although it's quite heavy, and you can see a ladder moving further down into the darkness. Basically, there's a sound obviously of water everywhere, but that's it.
Okay.
No other signs of well, the sides, you realize they're telling the truth because there was a crust that had built up into the groove of the grate, and that's been broken obviously as the grate was lifted up.
Okay. I would like to shout down the drain. I would say, Sylvie, don't worry, we're coming for you. And then I would like to try and lift the
grate.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check. Your birds sent off to Princess Anna successfully, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
I have a 4.
The grate is not moving. It's really heavy, apparently. Standing on it doesn't make it lighter. What message did you send to Princess Aona?
It's no message. It's just one of my poop birds are going to come up to her and try to lead her back.
This strange, manky-looking bird comes flapping up to you, Princess.
Oh, I know this one. I'm going to follow it. No one else would make a poop bird.
Svigerd?
I will take a pause and say, Princess, stop. This is far too dangerous. Your life is still at risk. Everything here is a great danger. Carnbari may fall to this. So?
And we have to do something about it.
Is this your mandate, Princess?
Yes,
You would put your life on the line for these people.
Yes, because you made it very adequately a point that I'm only the 6th in line. I'm not the next heir to the throne, but I have to do something to protect the people anyway.
But surely as the 6th, your prerogative should be living. If you ever wish to even remotely have a chance of ascending to the throne.
A ruler has to protect their people. If I leave now, what type of ruler would I be? I can do something now about this. And so can you. So let's go.
Svegard pauses for a moment. It's kind of a more mature response than he was actually expecting. And then he will follow Princess Aona.
Very good.
I'm running. A dress flapping behind me.
You run down the corridor to...
I love that we just left her body in a sewer drain.
Yeah, it's still there. Still there. Lots have been happening in the last 5 minutes or so. You come rushing down to see this scene of poor old Mouse frantically scrabbling at the gate, or grate, we should say. And all of the students either injured or just in a state of shock.
Can I get up on the table?
You can get up on any of the tables, yes, absolutely.
All right, so the one just to the side, right between Ichthy and Ashtu.
Sure. Yeah, so you jump up onto this table.
Yep. I'm going to be like, all right, who's the most injured here?
I point at Druzy.
Yeah, Druzy sort of vaguely raises a hand.
All right, I'm going to hand Ichthy my grey staff and be like, take care of him. Who has not been hurt at all? Other than you, Svegard, I need you.
There is a mumbling from the corner and Theseus steps forward. I have not yet been hurt, but I am busy.
What are you doing?
Writing the greatest poem ever told.
I need you to do something more than write poetry for me right now.
But this will make
this will be stuff
moment.
Poems will be made of.
Well, yes, I'm busy making them.
Yeah, you won't be able to if everyone's dead. It will have a very sad ending. But I need you to do things.
Saga. Yes.
A saga. You can write it after this moment. Thesis. Ashtu, have you been hurt?
Ashtu grumbles to my very soul.
Wonderful. I need you to go and run through the halls. I need you to go to all the student dormitories and tell them to stay inside and lock the doors until they hear a knock that goes 3 times on the door. Do not open for anyone. There are 12-year-olds here and their lives depend on you two. Go.
Princess, can I borrow Svegard for a second? Svegard, can you help me open the crate, please? It's too heavy for me. And also, Princess,
yes.
I know that Theseus is kind of a nutter, but he was watching everything. Maybe his poem describes the things that he has seen.
I will run over and pick up the sheet off the table.
He took them with him. He did not leave those behind.
Well, I'm sure Druzy and Merc have also seen everything in Ichthy, correct?
Druzy kind of just lolls around. Ichthy's like, I kind of did.
All right, describe it.
Merc is injured, so Merc is just groaning.
I'm going to take a handful of the salve and go over to Merc and start slathering it on him.
I'm going to use my own on slather it on Druzy.
All right, you're busy lathering up the students. Svegard, what are you doing while all of this is going on?
I'm going to walk over and assist Mouse as he sees the grate.
Yeah.
And notices Mouse, sort of asking him to lift it. Svegard sort of looks at the disgusting trap that has been filled with like vile and filth, and just picks up his axe. And rather than, sort of opening it, I just go and try to like smash through the.
Sure, give me an attack with your axe. Let's see what happens to this poor little grate.
Oh, that's its maximum. That is an 18.
Nice. It has a grand total of that. You smash through it, and it falls down into the sewage system below. There's a splash, and you can see, stuck on this metal railing that acts as a ladder going down, you can see some fabric from... It looks quite bright. It looks as if it comes from an Ottawan tailor's shop back in Skandergaard. Who it belongs to, you don't know, but it looks like it's fairly new because it hasn't yet been covered in sludge.
I'll look at Mouse and say, Mouse, stay here, keep me covered, and keep an eye on the princess. I'll put my axe in my mouth, and then sort of like leap downwards into the grate.
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay.
I will follow him.
You gonna leap down and after him?
Yeah, I will wait until he's down, but then I will follow.
You hear a loud splash. No.
Ooh. This is deeper than I thought it was.
It is raining outside. Sewers kind of collect the rain and the thing. Anyway, it's okay. That's what you hear. That's what you hear, Mouse.
I take a deep breath.
I'm looking at my master, and I see him like shaking his head. I'm sorry, I have to, and I would jump.
Ah!
Okay, now I know how to kill the party. Put some water in front of them, and that's where they're going.
Otters!
Absolutely. Druzy's like, thank you, as you're restoring them. Back to the two of you. What are you doing?
Does Merc look like he's healing?
Well, the salve takes a while, but yes, he's certainly looking a little bit better.
All right. Ichthy, I need you to get them to our personal chambers, which is, I'll describe just down the hall to the left, and there's 2 rooms there. Close the doors behind you so that they can have time to rest and heal and be safe.
Ichthy looks at you. You don't understand. It came in through the drain. Every room has a drain. Closing the doors is only going to trap us inside.
There has to be a room that doesn't. Maybe where wouldn't have a sewer grate. Something on the 2nd floor. Can you go around, knock on the doors, have the other 2 scribes help you, and take them to the 2nd floor and look for a large enough room to hide the students in?
All right.
I can't imagine the sewer drains would be in the 2nd floor.
Can I take the others with me?
Of course you may.
The infirmary for Druzy. He is injured. I'm gonna pull up.
Sewer grate there.
I just successfully cast another. I augmented my spell a little bit to do a broadcast, and then basically it's gonna like let those little clay birds go around and be like, second floor, emergency, under attack, 2nd floor.
All right, so those are gonna go around. That's what you're trying to do. Outside, you hear one of the students trying to cast magic and then going, ow, 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 ow.
No.
But yes, Druzy's gonna start hobbling out as well. I can help, I think.
Stay with the others.
Juicy, do you know anywhere that would be safe on the 2nd floors? You've been a scribe. Can you think of any room that would not have a grate in it?
The scriptorium doesn't have a drain, I don't think. I never.
Wonderful. Help lead the others there. Good job, Druzy. I'm proud of you.
Druzy smiles vaguely and then leaves. Anything else the 2 of you doing?
I'm gonna go over the grate and be like, Svigar, are you dead? Did you kill one of my worshippers? I'll never forgive you for this, as I'm screaming.
I'm very tempted to just push you in.
All right, well, that's what you folks are doing up there. Meanwhile...
secretly off to the side, I'm kind of imagining that as soon as Daisy says this arm shoots out of the drain, grabs him by the collar, and says, "You will what now? Come down here and say this."
Meanwhile...
I'd be very scared. I hate water.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Meanwhile, in the sewers down below...
Oh crap, he's got a map.
Very dark. Very dark down here. But your eyes start to adjust to it. And You think you can see? Have you got any form of illumination?
Quick question. If I were to use magic to use a touch on my axe to get it to glow like a torch, would that just be a one target thing, or would I need to reach the distance of the illumination?
In order to make it illuminate, it's effectively an illusion spell that you're creating, and it depends on how big you want the light
effect to be. As well.
Yeah, or area of effect. Yeah, good call. Either of the two.
Okay. All right, cool. So I'm going to create I'm going to target one, which is my axe.
Sure.
A 10-foot illumination of light, of bright light from, yes. Actually, don't go for my shield. Go for my shield. So that is I beat the DC by 1.
Okay. So you are creating light upon yourself. That's not a problem. You illuminate. What color is your magic?
For Svigert, I imagine it is the color of the ocean. It's an azure blue that cascades from his shield.
No, Kidex, you cast this blue light. Let me just set it down.
Also good for hiding in.
Yeah, in his stories it means death, so.
Oh, great.
Different universe, it's fine, it's fine.
As your light illuminates, you look up to see the very beady eyes of a very large alligator slowly making its way directly towards you. And by slowly, I mean at quite the speed, because you're the first thing that's landed down here that's been thrashing around for a little bit. Then there's a giant splash as young Mouse lands in this horrific water of sludge and muck. I need awareness from you two, if you please.
I take an Indiana Jones moment. Crocodiles. Why is it always crocodiles?
For Michael.
That is a 10.
In a bag.
I have an 8.
All right, hang on a second. So you have an 8. What did you get, Svigert?
10.
Guy, do I see this looking down, seeing the light being
This
cast?
has been happening whilst you were still up there healing, salving, and birding and giving instructions and all that sort of thing. So there we are. Svigert, you're acting first. What are you doing?
I take a sigh. I don't want to kill such a beautiful creature, but I will. I'm going to yell out in Ottawan, for Scandia, and leap under the creature's. Oh my god. Sorry, I just saw the token come up. I was going to leap onto its back, like just behind the nape of its mouth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and loop my axe, like kind of holding onto the handle.
Let's get you to leap on that thing first.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be an acrobatics check if you please.
I'm sorry. Before I roll, I'm going to burn 2 physical on this.
You roll a 1. Do you leap right into its mouth?
Yeah.
Okay. Svigert gets new boots. Okay, so that is a 14.
14. I rolled an 11, and it's not letting you do that, I'm afraid. So that would be 2 damage to you as you leap at it.
Wait, sorry, you rolled an 11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it has things on top.
Okay.
Correct. What did I say? What was your total? Because I got 14. You got 12.
I also got 14.
Oh, I apologize. All right. Absolutely. You try to get on its back. It does not let you. It simply does not let you. You are thrashing around next to it. It's thrashing around next to you.
Come here, you big giant leather handbag.
Mouse?
I would like to get around it, because I think there is it looks like there's a drain in the north.
There is a drain on the other side. You want to look through the drain?
Yep. And also I want to crawl out of the water and like get a standing position in the drain.
All right. As you don't have a light source, you see a very darkly lit drain on the other side.
Yeah. And now I would like to fire at the crocodile.
All right, make your attack. Svigert is busy Crocodile Dundeeing it round underneath.
It's an 8.
An 8, it is less than 50 feet away, so that's hits by 1. You deal 1 damage. Unless you do it's just flat 8, right?
No, I forgot to add my sphere points. I will do it next round.
All right, so Croc 1 damage. Back then the crocodile attacks. The crocodile will obviously attack Svigert. Its primary interest is just to nom you. Svigert, you get to roll your axe. It is going to add some sphere points to this. Are you going to add some sphere points?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? All right. It will add...
It added 20,
Famous
20
last
sphere
words.
points.
Yeah, I think it's going to add...
One for
It's
every
really
teeth.
hungry. It's going to add that much. What did you roll? Because it rolled 20.
20. Oh,
Yeah.
dear. Well, I got a 15.
All right. 5 damage to you as it noms down onto you. Busy trying to do things. I need you to now please give me a reflex check.
Do I still need to do that if I absorb it into my scale mail?
Yes.
Okay, just check. Reflex of 7.
Okay, you are effectively wrapped up in its jaws. It now basically, it has you. You're lucky that you're not because it's going to take you down into the murky and dark depths of the pond. Next round. We're at the top of the round.
I was going to say, as I go under the water, can I yell out to Mouse to get out? Yeah.
Top of the round. What are you doing? Speed up.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my axe. I was gonna try and take it peacefully, but I'm in its mouth, so that's changed things. Once again, I'm going to burn two physical spheres.
All right.
And add that to my axe.
Sure thing.
And I'm going to try to belt it.
I think it's gonna burn some more as well.
Okay.
What's your total?
That is a 19.
Wow. All right. You hit it quite hard. It does not like that. It takes some damage. You disappear under the water, and that means, sadly. Wait. How are you? Where are you? Oh no, the wrong person. Sorry. You disappear under the water. Mouse, for you, that means that the light turns off. It's dark inside. What you doing?
Can I still guess the position where it just, because I saw them diving.
Yeah.
So
you can still see it thrashing around.
Yeah. I will put a lot of sphere points into this shot.
Okay.
And I will try to first shoot at it and then possibly dive down and help Svigert get out.
All right, just don't roll a 1.
Yeah, I know. So I will add 6 sphere points to that.
Okay.
So
well, carry on.
Yeah. 6 plus 6, 12 plus 3.
It's 15.
15. Yes, that's what I rolled.
Okay. You are thrashing about with this croc in this horrifically murky... It's beyond repulsive, actually, because it's trying to take you down into the sediment at the bottom, which is 600 years worth of student food that's been slopped into. Yeah, it's nasty.
Still smells better than Daisy.
Yeah, now the pool is filling up with blood as this crocodile has taken a huge amount of damage. You can see the one bolt has basically punctured through the side of its jaw. It was a good, solid hit. It is acting. Now, you need to give me an athletics check, please. As
athletics check.
Chomping down on you.
All right, that is a 9.
Oh, all right. Well, 9, you deal 1 damage to it as you prying its jaws. It's trying to clamp down upon you. Things are not looking good. All right, Daisy and Iona, you guys can give me awareness, if you please.
8.
8 as well.
As well. Okay, that puts you both there, I believe. Svigert, this is top of the round.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna burn 4 spheres on this one.
All right.
And once again, take my axe and try and drive it into the skull of this thing.
Tricky to use axes underwater, but sure.
Okay, that's actually really good. So that is 20.
It dies horribly as you impale it with your axe. Can't beat those numbers. It definitely is now very much a handbag or a pair of slippers, or both, as a matter of fact, considering the size of this particular beast. Mouse, you watch as this big carcass suddenly floats to the surface very briefly and then does the whole slight roll and sink down.
Yeah, I will hold my breath to see if Swigert is coming up.
He does, I assume. Unless you want to stay down in the darkness.
As I come up, I'm gonna like sort of be lifting the crocodile on my back to try and bring it up with me. So the crocodile emerges first.
Yes.
Even with the buoyancy.
Well,
the
challenge is it's a 900 kilogram croc that you're trying to push against in water.
Oh no, underwater, just to kind of raise it and just sort of like sort of float it across a little bit. And then I say, ugh, disgusting.
Here, take my paw. Come up. I will help you.
1 second. I rip out one of its teeth.
Okay.
Can I have one too?
Yeah, sure.
Daisy, you looking down that grate?
He yelled down, didn't he?
I did not go down.
No, you yelled down at them.
I did yell.
That's right.
One for the princess.
Is Svigert dead? Please tell me Svigert's dead.
No,
Mouse?
we're both fine. We're both fine. It's very... I think you're going to like it, although it's water. It's the kind of water you prefer, Master.
Sledge.
I look back at you and you said, Svigert's still alive. And I look really disappointed and then I...
Get in the hole!
Did you push me in?
Yes.
Okay. No, please, no! And I fall into the hole.
Incoming!
There is a cannonball splash as... Yeah, and...
I jumped in after.
Okay, sure. You land in a flurry of cape and cloak. And, there's a lot of very wet otters.
I drag Daisy towards Mouse.
I'm drowning.
Technically,
You're not drowning, you're fine. Just breathe and stop flailing about. You're making this very difficult.
Yeah, breathing is very, very bad because it smells awful. Absolutely awful down here.
This is the worst place I've ever been.
I haven't smelled it since I was a boy.
Svigert will basically go over to Mouse and then to the others basically say, here, souvenir, and give them each a
No time for souvenirs, go, go, go. And I'm going to push Mouse. I'm like, keep following. And I'll like try to cast some light.
I don't know where. I can't see anything.
I'm going to cast a light.
Oh, thank you.
Like a little orb in my hand.
Okay. What color?
That is 9. It is going to be of a light pink hue.
A light pink hue. Okay.
I'm a princess.
Mine is going to be 20 feet of light. I'm going to light up Svigert's head.
As he tries to cast anything in my direction, I'm going to hit him with the butt of my axe in the face.
Okay, I guess we're doing awareness checks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Rolled a 1.
I always roll poorly when versing Svigert.
So that's a 9.
You're acting first. Make your attack.
I again, similar to sort of slamming him to the wall earlier. I'm just gonna. It's more of a stop that.
Okay, I take it in the mouth. Another tooth falls out. I catch it, and I crush it. But I turn your hair. I still turn you pink as I go back to.
You're dying. We don't have time for this. I just start pushing Mouse through the tunnel.
Broga, hit harder, I say, as I walk down the tunnel.
Oh, burn. Broga wasn't trying to kill you. I remember this next time.
Broga's not here.
Broga's not here. See her.
I would like to go a bit more in a stealth mode and silently move forward. At the brink of the light, I would say.
You step into the sewer. Is everyone else stepping into the sewer with him?
I'm stepping in with him.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, as you are stealthing forward, this brilliant beam of pink light washes down the corridor. illuminating you in a beautiful silhouette, dear Mouse, as everyone piles in behind you. The corridor extends quite some distance. You can see it traveling away from you. There is another sewer entrance to the left from which you can hear vague whimpering. And continuing forward, the water just seems to be rushing off in that general direction. How far forward are you going to go, or do you want to look down the sewer to your left?
I would like. You said from the sewer from the left, I can hear the whimpering. Yeah, then I would like to carefully look into that sewer.
That's what you see. It seems to be an adjoining corridor. There's spider webs everywhere. Again, it's quite dark because you don't have a light with you. There is an ancient old wooden footpath, but it seems to be a solid wall on either side.
Can I determine where the whimpering comes from? Is it coming from above? Like, could it be through the drains that are...
Give me an awareness check. Whilst you're doing that, Princess Iona, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk forward, but I'm going to cast Pass Mouse into that tunnel, so I'll have another little orb that'll light up that room.
So you're going to stop lighting up, and it's going to start. You're going to throw it somewhere else. All right.
Yeah, I'm basically going to... I have my orb, and I'm going to take another one and fling it down that way.
Okay. You
don't fall over.
Realize that's giving you now 2 targets, by the way.
2 targets?
It counts as 2 targets, because you've now got 2 separate things.
2, 3. Range is 10 foot. So that's 6. I have 6.
All right. So whilst you're doing that...
What happens if the DC matches?
If the DC matches, there's no effect.
Okay.
What if she rolled a 1?
Yeah, but I still match the DC because I have a +5.
Ask questions.
It's a good one, but yes, nothing happens.
All right.
You don't get the second spell off. Mouse, what are you doing while this is going on?
I had
sorry, not 10. Mouse. Sorry, Daisy.
Sorry.
Daisy. Sorry, I've got to work. I'll come back to you, Mouse.
I hear the sobbing, and I'm going to take out my skunk and cock it, and then I'm going to basically chin Mouse to go in, and I'm going to give Mouse one of the teeth that I crushed that one actually. So I'm going to pull out a coin, one of my silver coins, and light it up and give it to Mouse as like kind of a little mini flashlight.
Thank you, Master.
I can't even. It doesn't even really require a cast, but I will do it.
Well, yeah, it's a second
no problem.
object. All right.
Yeah.
So does Svegot continue to glow?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. So I still get it with a 13.
All right, that's fine.
So now I'm concentrating on 2 things.
Yep, and Mouse is now illuminated.
Just he has a coin, so he can use it as a flashlight or whatever.
Sure. And what color is that coin?
What's your favorite color, Mouse?
Whatever your favorite color is,
Puke
Master.
green.
I think
puke green.
Green, yeah.
Puke green. Okay.
Maybe shit green too.
Svegot? It's an interesting discotheque that's happening in there.
Yeah.
I'm great at parties.
Svegot is going to reach into his pouch and pull out the healing herbs that he collected. Obviously, still laden with filth. He takes out a water skin, douses them a little bit, before he then puts them in his mouth and chews on them. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get damaged that much by the crocodile, but I used a few more sphere points than I'd like, so I'm gonna try and restore some. I restore all but 1.
Nice. Mouse, you have a slight glow to you. Do you step into that passageway?
Yes, and I still have a 10 on my awareness check.
Yeah, you do indeed, yes. The crying seems to come from the wall that you're standing next to, the wall on your right-hand side. I think sounds like it's coming from the wall.
Yeah, I think they're behind this wall here. Does the pathway continue?
It does on the other side, and you can clear all the way across. It looks as if there's just more main sewer flow pipe. I'll show you now. Beyond, that's what you can see.
Okay, I will briefly investigate the wall if I can find anything that looks like I could open the wall, or
Where exactly are you going to start looking?
Where the wooden planks are.
Okay, So you're starting to look there. Princess Iona?
Can I hear the crying as well?
Yep.
I'm going to go to the wall. I'm like, can you hear me? Are you over there? Hello?
You step into the room. Whimpering continues.
I don't know. It could be a ghast on the walls. Who knows? Is it an illusion that someone's made this almost like a distraction?
Maybe.
I'm going to do a check.
Divination will let you know.
10 plus. I don't think I have divination.
There is no illusion on this wall.
So there's something in the wall.
There's bricks and concrete at the moment. Daisy?
I just yell out, can you hear me?
I hear them screaming, and I'm going to move down slowly, and I'm going to try to track this. If there's any indication of something moving very quickly through here, like any slime that's been disturbed, or maybe claw marks, if something's running on the wall, something like that.
All right.
And I'm going to motion to Svigert, and I say, "Help me with this," quietly, as they're yelling. And sorry about comparing you to your uncle. You're much bluer. And I go and try to.
All right, you're going to give me a survival check, Mouse. You're going to give me a search check. Svigert, whilst they're doing that, what are you doing?
I'll tell Daisy, turn this shit off.
It's off.
Okay. Before I jump in there, I want to just look down the corridor a little bit. Like, I just want to just sort of try and cast a listening ear further down that same tunnel that we were in before we move in. It's kind of
further down.
just
all right, sure.
Yeah,
give me
yeah.
a witness check. What did you get, Mouse?
11.
11. Okay. What did you get, Daisy?
9.
9. What did you get, Svigert?
Also 11.
All right. The two of you inside the tunnel, you discover, or you think you discover anyway, a very strange shaped rock. You think it can be depressed, and by looking at the way that the slime has grown, it's definitely been depressed recently. Daisy?
Mouse, just check to make sure it doesn't go boom when you touch it. And I'm going to step out of the room.
All right, down into the corridor. Svigert, all that you can hear further down that corridor is it's the sound of rain and occasionally the rumble of thunder, or perhaps it's another crocodile further on down in one of the other collecting pools, but you don't hear anything else other than that.
Okay, then I'll go in and basically warn everyone. We might want to watch out for crocodiles. There may possibly be more down here. Do they raise crocodiles like goldfish?
It seems so.
This is dangerous.
So.
You and the princess should step out. I'm going to push the button soon, and I know that my master he's very occupied at the moment with the situation. He might have just forgotten to bless me. Princess, would you give me your blessing instead?
I think I might do better. So I'm going to step behind Mouse, loop my arms underneath him, and I want to throw up a shield to try to absorb any magic. So my hands will be right along his.
I'll also go up to Mouse before he pushes the button and give him my shield as well. like a physical shield, like just in case.
Did you press it yet? Did you guys press it yet?
And then do you step out, Svigert?
10 feet.
Then I'll step out, yeah. Then I'll step out.
So I have the
that
shield
is
now.
E13. I don't know what, because it's a one person, right? Because I'm technically behind him. 10-foot square area effect for a shield.
Sure.
Would it be damage reduction? Would it be a plus?
Yeah,
or...
this will be a negative. So it'll be...
Okay.
Yeah.
So it should have been around 7, and I cast 13.
Sure, fine. Do you step out of the room once you've cast this bubble around him?
I'm holding the shield up, embracing him, so that way if he gets thrown back, he doesn't hit the wall.
You get crushed first, yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to brace him and throw up the shield.
You press it?
I'm also hiding behind him.
Yeah. I will just whisper before I press. I now have friends. And then I press the button.
You press the button, the rock wall slides up quite dramatically. Sylvie shouts, "Watch out!" and we'll be back tomorrow.
Damn it!
I can't help it that you take exactly 1 hour to get here. It's not my fault. Kind of is my fault, but sure.
It's your fault. You have too many
your
interesting things
fault.
happening.
Well, you know what? You know what?
Master.
Say what you want. Me and Mouse killed a crocodile.
We did.
That was awesome.
did.
That
I
was so
asserted
cool.
my authority to these little tiny children. Who are probably the same height as me.
I gave them axes. Mouse is like boosted like 10 ranks in like respect for Svigert, you know.
Because he
Svigert thinks that you need a military rank, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I will take one.
Good.
But I will happily just call you. The weird thing is now I have a princess that I'm looking up to. I have my master, and now I have a ship's commander, and
You just have a lot of good role
I
models.
should go and visit a psychiatrist at some point because I think I have some problems with authorities.
Sitting there on a couch. When I was little, my parents didn't hold my hands while we slept. They kept pushing me to the outside of the circle.
They would let me drift away on the sea.
Yeah, I drifted away.
Oh dear. How
Oh,
very,
that's so
very sad. Anyway, so what do you think now is happening, dear players? Has this helped clarify what's happening at the school?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, Mouse is
It's pretty
Absolutely.
clear that we are going to die.
Guy has a death wish. He wants to end this now. All the players die. TPK.
I jumped into the unknown.
You
What do you mean
picked the
unknown? It was
there.
a sewer.
Yeah, full of
Fairly
water.
well known what's in there.
You know
Exactly.
the psychology of
What?
us. You'll know what we'll do.
I'm pretty sure you knew that. You saw that coming. If any other scribe would have been taken down the drain,
They're dead.
I would have probably not gone down there. But you took Sylvie from me, so I had to.
Who else could I have taken from you? Let's be honest. It had to be Sylvie, right? Anyway, well, I hope you guys had fun. I certainly had fun. That hour just zipped past very, very, very
It
quickly.
was fun.
And yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Chat. Lots of talking about things going on. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully you're following along and enjoying yourselves. Hopefully that's something too. Yeah. You've not died yet, says Warp Enigma.
Inky,
That's true.
don't worry. I will rescue Sylvie for you, or I will die trying.
Who was Sylvie's scribe? Was it yours, Mouse?
Yeah, I think so. At least in the document, it was assigned as my scribe. I know
Okay,
that
'cause I know I have
Merc
Ichthy
the
and
Cobbler is
Polga.
my scribe.
Tyrannotum, no, Prince. We'll have to check the notes. We'll check the notes.
I know I have Ichthy and Polga, so she's not mine. You
Yeah.
had Druzy.
Yeah.
He had
I
Conifer,
had
so I
Ash to
think
Diamonds,
Sylvie
too.
is yours, Mouse.
Yeah. Draco says
Inappropriate
it's-
relationships with workers.
Draco.
You're technically her boss.
Mouse is master now.
Oh,
I
dear,
master
dear.
now.
Draco Vale says Grandmaster Xylus is the mastermind. No doubt about it. Well, we shall see.
I reckon
see.
Sylvie is behind this all.
Yeah, that is going to be
Sylvie
the plot
is
twist.
behind all of this. You think?
I reckon well, or at least the doppelganger pretending to be Sylvie.
Interesting.
Yeah, but why would the doppelganger hide in a wall?
Because it's safe behind the wall.
Why would it kidnap itself?
Well, it didn't. It ate Sylvie. She's dead. She's been eaten. It's just one person
I
left.
see.
I'm a Lovecraft fan, so I play these games like, nope, it's the worst possible thing that's happened.
Same.
If you wish to know what turned me into this horrible, pessimistic monster, there's a podcast where we played in a sci-fi adventure a while ago, me and Guy, and I was just a driver, a happy, friendly driver. Was loved life, found someone, found a love of my life. Didn't I, Guy?
Yeah. Yep.
How long did that last?
About 10 seconds. Should I be mean to the viewers? And possibly you guys, but you guys can take your headphones out, then you won't know what's going on. But should I be mean to you? Because there's something I could tell you about what happened in today's session. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler, it's a teaser.
I want to know.
No, I think you should give them the teaser.
I want to know!
I think we should know.
Till?
I will put out one earphone.
I'll take out one, too.
I'm going to take out both.
Oh, no!
All right. So there's a teaser coming up. If you don't want to know what the teaser is, take your headphones out, and I will do a thumbs up when I have finished. Turn your volume down. It's so tempting. It's not. I don't know how much of a teaser it is. I might be building it up too much. All right, so you've been warned.
Are we allowed to know?
You're allowed to know.
Okay.
Because it's absolutely fine. You were there.
I was there?
Yes, hopefully. Yeah. So.
I'll follow suit.
In today's show, I have given away exactly who is responsible. I have given away exactly how they're responsible. And I have given away exactly how they've done it. In between today's show and yesterday's show. The players have got so much information that they're not necessarily aware that they've got the information, and they haven't shared it with each other. But if they did, they would be able to solve this thing almost, I think anyway, straight away. And maybe you can, and if you can, don't write it in chat because they're going to read it. But just think about it, and you can sit smug tomorrow when perhaps this will be revealed. But anyway.
Metagame over. All right, perfect.
I want to know.
There we go.
I was watching Michael's face.
Out.
I was watching Michael's face because I can't see the chat. I don't have the chat open. So I was reading his eyebrows to see when they raise, like when he has this face of expression, this of surprise. But I couldn't see anything, so I'm not sure.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't listening. I turned off my headset. But
you did.
It was watching Guy list stuff, and I was like, I thought this was one teaser. What's happening? Yeah. Why is he?
So you see, I'm going to kill Sweegat first, then I will gut Princess Aona and put the skin on Daisy's face.
That'd be kind of nice, actually.
I actually have a theory. Can I say what I think my theory might be?
Oh no.
I think that maybe he was involved anyways, and he just went to the headmaster to kill him because he knew he was running out of time.
Who knows?
Well, so when he was introduced the first time, I had this very, very hard Snape impression. I felt like this is Snape, and Snape isn't the bad
Dumbledore.
Guy. Yeah, well, he had to.
Spoiler.
He was spoiler.
Spoiler if you haven't watched Harry
for
Potter.
What? 6 years ago. You haven't watched it yet. Guess what happens at the end of the Lord of the Rings? All right.
Everybody dies.
Well, it just never ends. Anyway. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for this evening. And we will see you all tomorrow night. Same time, same channel, same stuff. Looking forward to it. Hit us up on Discord if you like. And yeah, we'll be back. Okay. From us.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
They're all freaking out.